And today we are beginning a series on post UTME use of English. So if you are preparing for, or you are seeking admission into any of the universities or tertiary institutions, and you are likely going to sit for a post UTME exam in the near future, this video is for you. And so I am Benjamin from English Classes Online. This is an educational channel. Of course, we do not just teach academic subject like English here. We also teach you practical skills such as content creation, content marketing, digital skills that will help you to begin to earn passive income on various online platforms because uh, after teaching you English and helping you to gain proficiency in English, the next thing is to take you higher by showing you how you can use English also to create content, and by creating content, create multiple streams of income for yourself on various online platforms. These are the things we do on this channel. And if you are interested in videos like this, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's dive right away into the lesson. First, we look at the items we shall be examining in this lesson. Number one, what is post UTME and why is it important? Two, how important is English in post UTME exams? Three, how to answer UTME use of English questions. Of course, we are going to take past questions and solve them. Now, let's begin with the first item, which is a basic question. What is post UTME and why is it important? Post UTME stands for Post Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Of course, Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, which is the UTME, is what we call the JAMB examination. Then the post UTME is, the one organized by various universities and colleges of education or polytechnics to determine your eligibility or qualification for the admission into the institution. Now, this post-UTME is conducted by each tertiary institution after the Joint Admission Matriculation Board JAMB examination. Some people call it post JAMB. Of course, in Nigeria, that's what a lot of people call it post JAMB because after sitting for the JAMB examination, the particular university or polytechnic or college of education you have chosen as your institution of choice, you will find out when they are going to screen the candidates seeking admission, and of course, they will conduct the post UTME for their students. Now, universities and polytechnics use the post UTME cutoff marks as the real score in their entrance examination. This implies that your admission into the tertiary institution of your choice depends to a large extent on your performance in the UTME. Now, of course, this is very critical. If you fail to write the post UTME, you'll be denied admission, irrespective of how high you scored in the JAMB exam. So this is how important. Now, the next basic question: how important is use of English in UTME? To start with, the use of English is a compulsory subject in every post UTME exam, just as it is in your senior school certificate examination, and just as it is also compulsory in your JAMB exam. So it's a very important subject. Moreover, English carries a huge mark and can help boost your overall score in the exam if you prepare adequately for it. Now, this brings us to the post UTME use of English questions Today we are zeroing in on antonyms, questions on antonyms. Choose from the options given in A to D the word that is opposite in meaning to the word underlined in each of the following sentences. 1. He was locked up. Of course, the question here is locked up. This is a typo here, so it's C. He was locked up for a fortnight. Now we are looking for the opposite of locked up because that is the phrase underlined here. If somebody is locked up, he is detained. And so we look at the opposites. A, released. B, punished. C, remanded. D, locked out. This question is taken from UNN 2007/2008. UNN stands for University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Okay. Now, the correct option is A, released. When you are locked up, you are detained. When you are asked to go, that you are set free to go, you are released. So, of course, this is from the language of judiciary. Then question number 2, also taken from UNN 2007/2008. The military governor upheld the decision of his cabinet. When you uphold a decision, you approve it, you confirm it, you say, yes, it is acceptable, it has to stand. Then we are looking for the opposite. A, held up. B, abolished. C, reversed. D, maintained. The correct option is C, and that is reversed. When a decision is taken by your cabinet and you say no to that decision, you have reversed it. Okay, so that is actually the appropriate option. The opposite of uphold is to reverse, and then we look at the past tense form, which is upheld, and then the past tense form of uphold is upheld. So I mean the past tense form of reverse is reversed. So that's exactly the way to answer this kind of question. What I want you to really take note of is the procedure, the simple procedure. First, you look at the underlined word, then you figure out the meaning first of all, and then you look for the opposite. Okay, you look for the opposite. And so this brings us to question number 3. Okay, question number 3. James is a disco addict. He takes his studies rather lightly. The word underlined here is lightly. Of course, if you take something lightly, it means you don't take it seriously. So let's look at the options and pick the opposite. A, humorously. B, gloomily. C, tediously. D, seriously. Now, the correct option is D, and that is seriously. Okay. This brings us to question number 4. There is much apathy among youth nowadays towards reading novels. The underlined word is apathy. Apathy means indifference. That is lack of interest. It means you are not interested. Okay, so let's look at the options. A, indecision. B, indifference. C, enthusiasm. D, inclination. Of course, because we are looking for the opposite, the correct option is C, enthusiasm. When you are enthusiastic about something, you are interested in it. When you are unenthusiastic, then you are apathetic. You have apathy for it. So the opposite of apathy is enthusiasm here. Okay, so let's go to question number 5. Okay, question number 5. The officer has commended the cordial relationship existing between the soldiers and the civilians. The underlined word here is cordial, and when a relationship is cordial, it is peaceful, it is friendly. Okay, but then we are looking for the opposite. Uh, well, I did not. Mention that in question 3 is taken from UNN also, which is UNN 2007 and 2018. Question 4 also from UNN And question 5 is also from UNN, but questions 4 and 5 are from taken from the year 2010/2011. The other ones are 2007/2008. So let's look at question number 5. The office has commended the cordial relationship, underline word cordial. Let's look at the options: A, disordered; B, confused; C, strained; D, unfortunate. The appropriate option is C, strained. Now, when your relationship is strained, it means that the relationship is hostile. The relationship is unfriendly. Okay, that's the appropriate option there. And that brings us to question number 6, and it reads: he takes a more sanguine view of the future of our country. The word underlined here is sanguine. Sanguine. Sanguine is optimistic, positive, a positive view, an optimistic view. And so we are looking for the opposite. But here, this question is taken from Unilag PG 2005/2006. Unilag stands for University of Lagos. Okay, they are post UME for 2005/2006. So let's look at the options. Option A, optimistic; B, casual; C, pessimistic; D, critical. We are looking for the opposite. We have figured out the meaning of sanguine, and sanguine means optimistic. So the opposite is obviously pessimistic. So the correct answer is C, pessimistic. Okay. And then we move on to question number 7. The verbosity of the chairman's opening address contrasts with the dash of the vote of thanks given by the secretary. The underlined word is verbosity. Verbosity means plenty of words, okay? Plenty of words, okay? Verbosity. All right, so but then we are looking for the opposite. And so let's look at the options: A, slowness; B, fluency; C, certainty; D, brevity. The correct option is brevity. Few words, okay? That's the opposite of plenty of words. So, and so let's clear the marks, and then we move on to the next question, which is question number 8. Okay, question number 8. The deafening noise of the two jet planes which flew across our compound yesterday made people fear that an assault on the country might be imminent. The word underlined here is imminent. Okay, and so imminent, what does imminent means? Imminent means something that will take place very soon. And I need to mention that this question is taken from Unilag PG 2006/2007. So we are looking for the opposite of imminent. Imminent is something that will happen soon. So let's look at A, remote; B, impending; C, threatening; D, imminent. The correct option is A, remote. That means far. Okay, that is far. Then that brings us to question number 9. Folu was my supporter, even though he is often my dash in other matter. We are looking for the opposite of supporter, and so let's look at option A, opponent; B, ally; C, opposition; D, proposer. The correct option is A, opponent. Okay, you're either a supporter or an opponent. That's exactly what it means. Now, question number 10. It is quite customary to introduce the guest speaker, but dash to insult him. Customary means something that is normal, the usual thing. Okay, the usual thing to do is customary. All right. We are looking for the opposite of customary. A, illegal; B, impolite; C, unusual; D, useless. The correct option is C, unusual. That means it's not something that is normal. That's not the normal way of doing it. It's unusual. Okay. And that brings us to question number 11. Question number 11. If you are not four, what is missing here is four. Okay. If you are not for lesbianism, it means you are for dash. So we need to understand the meaning of lesbianism. Lesbianism has to do with, female to female uh, sexual activity or relationship, lesbianism. So, but then what is the opposite of lesbianism? That means if you do not support lesbianism, it means you support something else. What's the opposite of lesbianism? A, celibacy. B, homosexuality. C, manhood. D, heterosexuality. Now, this is a bit technical in the sense that a lot of people might quickly go for homosexuality. Homosexuality is the male counterpart of lesbianism, but here, what is raised here is a moral issue. If you are not in support of lesbianism, then of course you are not in support of homosexuality because it has to do with morality. You cannot tell me you do not support lesbianism, but you are supporting homosexuality. No. What if you are not supporting lesbianism? You are supporting something that is directly opposite to lesbianism, and that is the heterosexuality, which means a relationship between a man and a woman instead of a woman and a woman or a man and a man. So the correct option is D. Okay. Then question number 12. An expert will not be found wanting in this type of job, but dash will. A, of course, the underlying word is expert. An expert is somebody who knows how to do something very well. Is experienced in it, is perfect in it. Okay. Then let's look for the opposite. A foreigner. B, a jobber. C, an applicant. D, a novice. The correct option is a novice. A novice is somebody who is just new in a particular trade or in a particular field and doesn't know much about it. Okay, that is a novice. You're either an expert or a novice. And so, question number 13, the young girl is green in behavior, but her mother is undoubtedly dash. Now, the word green here is used metaphorically, if you like, or idiomatically. It does not refer to the color, it refers to, you know, fresh, somebody who is inexperienced in behavior. So we are looking for the opposite of inexperienced or fresh, if you like. The young girl is inexperienced or immature, if you like. That's something close to the meaning of green as it is used here. But her mother is undoubtedly dash. A, soft. B, experienced. C, yellow. D, colorful. Of course, this question is taken from Unibane 2008. Uh, I have to mention that question 11 is taken from Unibane 2007. Question 12 is also taken from Unibane 2007. And then question 13 is also taken from Unibane, but this time 2008. Now, looking through the options, the correct option is B, and that is experienced. The young girl is green in behavior, but her mother is undoubtedly experienced. Okay. Okay. So, question number 14. The idea on this issue seems to be novel. Now, the meaning of novel here is something that is new, something that is a new idea, a new idea. So we are looking for opposite of new. A, bookish. B, dangerous. C, archaic. D, genuine. Now, the right option is archaic. When something is archaic, it's outdated, something that is so old that is no longer up to date. Then question 15, which is the last but not the least. Well, let me again say that question number 14 is taken from Uni Lorraine. Well, I should also mention that UniBen that I earlier mentioned is the University of Benin. Uni Lorraine is the University of Ilorin, which is the capital of Kwara State. Benin is the capital of Edo State in Nigeria, and University of Benin is UniBen. University of Ilorin is Uni Ilorin. So we have taken questions from some of these major universities in Nigeria, just to give you some idea about what their post UTME use of English questions look like. Today we have just zeroed in on antonyms, and in subsequent lessons we shall be looking at synonym, we shall be looking at other grammatical structures, and we will also look at comprehension questions. And of course, always tune into this channel, and of course you will learn quite a lot. If you are preparing for any of these exams, you will actually be helped to prepare adequately so you can score high. So question number 14 is taken from Uni Lorraine 2009/2010, and the appropriate option is C, which is archaic, the opposite of novel. Then 15, the man holds a parochial view on almost every issue. The word underlined here is parochial. Parochial means narrow-minded. So we are going to look for the opposite. A, rational. B, realistic. C, popular. D, broad-minded. Of course, the correct option is broad-minded. You are either broad-minded or you are narrow-minded, and when you are narrow-minded, then you are parochial in your view. Again, this is taken from Uni Lorraine 2009/2010. And this brings us to the end of today's class. If you have enjoyed the class, make sure you like this video and share it with your friends and relations. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, kindly leave them in the comment section below. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.